Hey, good morning. I want to talk to you a little bit about prayer this morning. Let's just go to 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 8. And Paul says it best here. He says, we think ye ought to know, dear brothers and sisters, about the trouble we went through in the province of Asia. We were crushed and overwhelmed beyond our ability to endure, and we thought we would never live through it. In fact, we expected to die. But as a result, we stopped relying on ourselves and learned to rely on God. Hey, every one of us needs to learn that lesson right there. Quit relying on yourself and rely on God. They were at the point that they had to do that. They'd give up on themselves. But it says here that we relied only on God who raises the dead. And boy, that's important to know. He can. God's a miracle working God, and there's nothing He cannot do that's not beyond His ability. Who raises the dead, and He did rescue us from mortal danger, and He will rescue us again. We have placed our confidence in Him, and He will continue to rescue us. It's important that we follow that right there, that our confidence is in Him, not in a report, not in the report of others. And this can be a deal breaker for you, because where you put your confidence at, what you're believing, that's what's going to come to pass. Has placed our confidence in Him, the great God, and He will continue to rescue us. And you are helping us by praying for us. See, He right there gives recognition that other prayers that are coming in for them through their journeys is helping. And certainly as we pray for other people, prayer is important. And we can help lift people up in prayer when they're going through time. Intercession or interceding for people, kind of standing in the gap. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're going through something, it's hard to be strong, especially if you're not feeling well, and we can intercede in prayer. And it says here that many people will give thanks praying for us, then many will give thanks because God has graciously answered so many prayers for our safety. And that's it, folks, right there. God, He's a prayer answering God. So no matter what's going on in your life or in someone else's life, join in prayer. Let's continue to lift up people in prayer. Lots of things going on. I'm sure that every person on here that views this has a family member or is going through something themselves. And let's just join together in prayer. Just want to remind you that you can send your prayer request in to us here at Eric Priest Ministries. We'll be glad to pray for you. There's also a place for you to give your testimonies. We like to hear those testimonies because God is a prayer answering God. Let's just remember that. Let's join together in prayer and pray for our loved ones, our family, and for this nation. Hey, we all need prayer. A lot of stuff going on. God bless you. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.